Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of In the Blender. I'm sorry I'm late. Shit happens, life happens, but I appreciate you guys coming through. What's going on, Michael K? Finally, I agree with you, man. But this next guest, I've been working for a while, so yeah, man. When we come back, we'll talk to one of the OGs of this Dolphins community. So stick around, baby. We'll be back right after this. Yeah, we'll be right back after this.
Shake, 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 yeah, shake, 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 shake. Shake money in the place. Miami plays, Miami days in the blender was shaking his friends. We're gonna talk about the fans again. Miami plays, Miami days in the blender was shaking his friends. We're gonna talk about the fans again. Is you a fan or a troll? Are you trying to wish us good? Trying to take control. Bringing problems to the hood. What takes your soul? Miami Dolphins bring the wood. Bowlers the gold. Tyreek Hill. I'm trying to kick it with Shake. You gotta be a real fan. No pretenders and fakes. We're gonna open up the line. Come correct with your takes. If you step into us blind, we're gonna show you the way. Miami plays, Miami days in the blender was shaking his friends. We're gonna talk about the fans again. Miami plays, Miami days in the blender was shaking his friends. We're gonna talk about the fans again. Never want the season to end. Let's mix it up a little with gin. And I remember when I knew that the Dolphins would win. Yeah, rockin' with Shake, rockin' with Shake. Let's go. I never want the season to end. Never. Mix it up a little with gin. That's right. Pass it off to one of my friends. Yeah, rockin' with Shake, rockin' with Shake. Larry K, what up? Phin-Addicts. TFTG, the tailgate. Miami Dolphins, baby. What up, Lou? Shake money. Crypto. Check it. Me? God bless y'all. Miami Dolphins #1. And we out. Miami Dolphins football, the greatest football team. We push the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. Respect us.
What's good, everybody?
Morning, Your Majesty. It is another beautiful day in Zamunda.
Hey, listen. All I know is I ain't switching for no hoe. I ain't talking to a cop, and I ain't switching on my bros. If you know this line, you know who my next guest is, man. And shout out to the people who hit the like button before they heard this sentence. Again, if you know that reference, then you know who this next guest is. Listen, I've had TD Fins Talk. I've had Great One DeVore. I've had Mike Olive from Dolphins Talk. This next guest is a pioneer. Most people who are diehard Dolphin fans know this next guest because he used to do real good review videos and after game videos. But man, with no further ado, let me welcome K-Flexin. What's going on, K-Flexin?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Shake Money?
No, what's going
I
on,
haven't
man?
been. That's a nice song at the beginning. I haven't seen that song. I was like, that's a nice song.
Which one?
The song that was just playing the back.
Yeah. I made that intro this year.
Yeah, I never seen that. It was nice.
Yeah. So speaking of intros, man, I remember I ain't switching for no cop. I ain't.
Yeah, those was the OG days. Those was like
Yeah,
that's like
I remember,
2017.
dude. I'll never forget when I used to get the notification, and especially after win, I was so hyped to hear that song.
Yeah. Little Skies. They started copyrighting it though. I had to get it off there.
Yeah, I understand. I understand why, but it was a hard track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was alright. It was good. It was cool.
So let's get to the. So before we get to brass tacks, at the time it was maybe like you, Great One Divorce, Stags. There was very few content creators. What made you do it? What you do? What made you want to do that?
Well, I started off playing games like Madden. I was playing Madden all day, and I wanted to be a Madden YouTuber and streamer. And then like when I was streaming on Twitch, everybody used to talk. Can I cuss on here or no?
Yeah.
Can I cuss? Okay. Everybody used to talk shit to me about the Dolphins back then when I was playing Madden, because everybody knows I was a Madden fan. So I used to get so pissed at the Dolphins, and then I would like just talk shit in chat all day. It used to just be about the Dolphins. So I said, why don't I just do this on YouTube? So when I started making the Dolphins YouTube, I was originally only making like one Dolphin video just to rant because I was so sick of the team and where they were at the time. So I made one Dolphin video just to rant, and then it did well, and then I just started making them every week, and then people really started liking them. So I just kept doing it, and then I stopped doing the Madden, and then I stayed with the Dolphins, and then that's kind of how I became a Dolphin YouTuber. It was kind of an accident.
That's what's up, man. And I know you went to college or whatever. You did the college thing for a while, right?
Yeah, I'm still in
I know
school.
that's why you weren't able to because of school.
Yeah, I'm still at college. They don't transfer my credits right. They haven't transferred my credits right. So I've been in school for way longer than I'm supposed to. I got so many credits, it's crazy. But I've yeah, they didn't transfer my credits right. So I'm still in school, but I'm finished after next year.
That's what's up. And like, what went into your production? Because I believe that you have some of the best productions. Like how did you do your editing? Because I remember there's been times where, like, when you talk, bruh, you hear that a lot. And
yeah, I really didn't even think about it too much. I was just like, when I was doing the Madden videos, I was trying to learn how to edit. Like, it was this Madden YouTuber named, this 2K YouTuber named Cash Dasty. I don't know if you know who that is, but I used to watch him, and that was kind of my inspiration for editing. So when I was trying to edit it, I was trying to like use some sound effects that were funny, and I was that's basically I was trying to just use some sound effects that was funny, because I didn't want to just come out here and just talk. But I never was the best editor, but I like to edit a little bit.
Yeah, I remember the first collab you did was with Dudley Do Wrong. I remember you doing that one, and then
I did what with Dudley Do Wrong?
Huh?
I did what with Dudley Do Wrong?
You did a collaboration with Dudley Do Wrong.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I seen him do.
Yeah.
And then you did a interview with Miko Grimes. How did that come about?
She posted on her Instagram, she was taking interviews, and I was like, oh, I need this. I was like, well, I always wanted to talk to her because she always kept it real, in my opinion, even though she's most people don't like her, but I feel like she kept it real a lot of times, and she said stuff that nobody would say, like nobody realistically should say. And I always like the people that say stuff that nobody really is supposed to say. And she used to say a lot of shit that got her in trouble. So I was like, I kind of want to interview her on my channel. And then I got in contact with her manager, and then her manager set it up.
Yeah, the one thing that grabbed me was when she said about how Will Fuller was getting reparations.
Will Fuller, I was thinking about Will Fuller yesterday. I don't even want to say what I thought. Nah, I ain't gonna say what I thought about him. But yeah, I was thinking about Will Fuller the other day. Will Fuller was not a good pickup.
They because he was supposed to be what Tyreek Hill is. You know what I'm saying? That the guy think off the top.
Tyreek's on another level though.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But unfortunately, that never happened out. And it's always players that we paid $10 million to. We gave him $10 million. We gave Jay Cutler $10 million, and never really worked out for us.
I don't even know how many people, like, these days on Dolphins YouTube, I don't really pay that much attention to it because I'd be just busy. But I don't even know how many people even remember the Jay Cutler days. Like now, those days were tough.
Oh man, and one thing, I remember you getting a lot of hate because, people forget, because nowadays if you speak ill of Tua, you get a lot of negative comments. But back in the day, you weren't a big fan of Ryan Tannehill. People.
I gotta say what's up to the people in the chat right quick. What's up, Cap? What's up, Greg?
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah,
side.
Oh yeah. I always gotta say what's up. Scott Jackson in the building. He couldn't wait for you too.
What's up, Scott? What's up, Scott? What's up in the chat?
Raphael Courtright.
Raphael, what's up, man? Or woman? My bad. I don't want to misgender nobody. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. So what was you saying about Jay Cutler? Oh, I got a lot of hate for what?
For Tannehill.
I got hate for Tannehill too. Yeah, I get hate for everybody. But this is the thing. I've always got hate when I disrespected the players on the team. But the problem is, we haven't won a playoff game since I started YouTube. So if I'm not satisfied with the team, then I shouldn't be. You know, I get so much hate, and there's some people that sell so much positivity and stuff. They get the love, but we suck every year. So I'm like, maybe I'm just being realistic, and y'all aren't.
Yeah.
But we don't suck now. We don't suck now. But I really don't do YouTube now. But ironically, I stopped really doing YouTube when we got really good. Like, we're actually really good now.
Well, I seen you did some videos last year, like only afterwards, like, you know.
Yeah, it don't feel the same. Well, if I can't, because I can't, like, I had to work. I work right now, and then I go to school, and I can't put as much time as I used to. And I just felt at a time like I was not putting the necessary amount of time in to really make videos that were good, or like, I wanted to change up the way I make videos and get better. And I felt like I was just really stagnant, and I was just making the same video over and over. And I was like, I gotta wait. I gotta give it some time when I have more time to actually improve my videos, and then come back. Yeah, it's not. It ain't really the same. It ain't really the same. I can't. Yeah, it's not really the same, because my thing is, back when I was doing YouTube, like, I never did it for any amount of money. I never even made close to enough money to even.
I remember,
like,
I was one of the first members of your channel when you.
Yeah, but that's why I like cussed and I say nigga. Like, I don't really care, because it's like, bro, if they demonetize me, I don't really care. And like, I never did it for like no job at the Dolphins or nothing like that, or because I wanted a Dolphins player to know me that I could interview them. I never even cared about none of that shit. I just did it because it was like fun to be ranting to people. And like, I lived in at the time I lived in I lived in Cincinnati, so I didn't have that many Dolphin fans to really chop it up with. So I just did it to like rant to the Dolphin fans and have fun and like talk shit with the Dolphin fans. But then at a point, it just became like you couldn't talk shit no more. Like, you couldn't, like, everybody was just so like mad or sad if you said something bad about the team or something. I don't know. The whole type of culture of the Dolphins YouTube kind of changed. And I was just so busy, I couldn't really do it no more.
Yeah, it's hit or miss, man. So, time for the $1 million question, man. What made you a Dolphin fan?
Well, I was playing Madden 04 or Madden 05, and I was just running with Ricky Williams. It's a very, very, it's a very, I don't know the word I'm looking for. But anyway, I was playing Madden 04, and I was running. My uncle was running with Ricky Williams against me, and I didn't know it was a created team. Like, he had an all-star team or something with every good player in the game. And he was running with Ricky Williams, and then I said, "What team does he play for?" And he said, "The Miami Dolphins." And I said, "Well, that's my favorite team." And I ride with him.
I mean, yeah. I've met people who became Dolphin fans because of Dan Marino, because of Tua. Ricky Williams. I had there was another guest I had in here in the blender. Also there was a Dolphin fan that because of Ricky Williams, you know. So
yeah, Ricky Williams.
Yeah, it's and I guess you just stay loyal, right, ever since.
Yeah. I thought about bandwagoning the Ravens when I was like 12, because I liked because Ray Lewis was like my favorite player, but I couldn't leave. Like, I knew I couldn't leave. Like, I was already a Dolphin fan, and like my uncle and my dad, they'd be like, you can't, once you go to a team, like, you can't switch up. So then, like, as I grow up now, I couldn't even imagine being nothing else but a Dolphin fan. But when I first became a fan of football, I really liked Ray Lewis. I still like Ray Lewis. I like the Ravens too, but they used to just beat the Dolphins so bad, and then once they beat us in the playoffs that year, I just couldn't like them no more. I just couldn't like them no more.
By the way, TD sends his love. He says,
"Tell TD I said what's up." And Patrick Humboldt.
"Hell yeah." Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. Oh man. So, all right. Have you been to Dolphin games? Any Dolphin games lately you've been
I've been
to?
to two. I've been to two. One was a preseason game against the Bengals, where Reed Stennett, I believe his
Mhm.
name was, or he
Yeah.
threw a touchdown, like a Hail Mary pass to win the game. That was a pretty amazing game. That was like the best game I've ever been to. And then the other game I went to was uh the other game I went to was the Bengals versus the Dolphins. The Bengals had the whiteout jerseys. It was like Thursday night football. It's the game Tua got his concussion, like the bad one.
Mhm.
I went to that game. That was the only regular season game I ever went to. I had good seats and everything. That was an amazing game until Tua got injured. And then I still thought we should have won that game, but those are two games I've been to.
But I tell you what, man. Listen, like I said, like I told you before, man, and I'm not trying to cap you or nothing like that. You're one of my favorite Dolphin YouTubers, and after you've been gone, this CB83, he kind of filled the void. This guy does great film breakdown, and I can't wait for him to get started, man. Like I said, when I previewed this, a lot of people were hyped that you were coming on. So
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I seen CB before. CB, yeah, he make good videos. I think me and CB got an argument before. I got an argument with every Dolphin fan before. Have I
of
ever got
course,
an argument with you, Shake,
probably
in the
not.
comments? But I ain't gonna lie, I argue with so many people. I don't even know who. Like, I don't even remember who I've argued with. So sometimes I see people in comments, they be like, "Fuck K-Flexin." I'd be like, "What the hell?" It'd be something I commented about in 2018. I cussed them out, called them stupid, and all that. I don't even remember it no more. I used to argue with so many people in the comments. I used to try to respond to all my comments, and I argue with every fucking body.
All right, let me ask you this: What was your
I don't know,
big
CB, but maybe.
what would you say is your most memorable argument? Like the most like out of pocket argument that you like? Damn.
It's too many, bro. And I'd say, it's too many, bro. I don't have no memorable ones because I forget them all. Now, actually, I do have one memorable one, the one that sticks out above all, but it was on Twitter. I was arguing about Tua,
Mm-hmm.
and then some guy like said he was like he saw my location was in Cincinnati. He said he was gonna beat my ass, and I said, if you like actually come and try to beat my ass over Tua, I'm gonna like. I said you're gonna be watching them from heaven. And that was like basically it was just this big argument, and my Twitter got banned, or I got suspended for a little bit. But that was like my most memorable argument because I never had nobody really like threaten to kill me over Tua before. That shit was crazy. Or that they beat my ass. Cause he was like, "You're not the only one with guns." Like we was really gonna but we was gonna kill each other over Tua. Like it was crazy.
Damn, that's crazy over a football take.
Yeah, like but yeah, that's
Enrique
what it was.
Benitez, what's going on? Shout out to my man of the future, Sean. Ricardo Joseph. Yeah, man. TD must have sent a lot of people here, man. Shout out to TD, man.
I feel like Cap. I feel like listen, if you ain't never got in an argument with somebody said they was going to end your life over the internet, you haven't argued hard enough yet. Nobody ever told you they was going to end your life, Shake, over a football take?
Nah.
You gotta get.
But hey, my homeboy Cat for
Life
Life has had threats over his life.
Yeah, it is what it is.
There's another guy named Pete. He's got some. You know what I'm saying?
Pete. I know Pete. I remember Pete. Pete was wild. Does he still go on off of YouTube?
Actually, he has his own YouTube channel now, Pete Stakes.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was a wild one. I think I remember him from TD's channel.
Yeah. He's really anti-Tua.
Do you? I have always hated that.
Shout out Dolphin Winters. What's going on?
No, people consider me anti-Tua, but I was never anti-Tua. I'm still not anti-Tua. I was just like he wasn't that good at the time. He's a lot better now, but at the time, like I just didn't feel like he was that good. And I remember when we had Tannehill, when I used to be like, all right, we have seen how it is to fall in love with a quarterback way too much, so I don't think we would do that again. Mm-hmm. And we got Tua and did the exact same motherfucking thing, like the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing over again, but Tua's better, you know. Tua, in my opinion, I think Tua's better, especially.
You think? Let's talk about his contract real quick. What do you think of his contract? Do you think he should get a contract?
No, but like I wouldn't be mad if he
Hey, you're
did.
being honest.
But so here's the thing. I think he's going to get a contract, and I'm not going to be necessarily angry if he does, because I mean he's good enough. But and also I would have to know more about salary cap than I do to like get mad about it. And I really don't. I just know like usually mid quarterbacks get paid the most money when the time comes. So if that happens, then it happens.
Yeah, damn, that's what's up, man. Yeah, man. TD sent a lot of people, man. I appreciate
Shout out to
TD,
TD.
man.
That's just my guy.
Yeah, he is. He like I said,
You know what's crazy?
he was on here. He was in the blender last year.
You know what I have to say about TD? When I first found
that?
TD, I thought TD was like one of the most positive fans ever. But then, because we had Tannehill at the time, and TD loved Tannehill, so to see him like kind of like be, I'm not gonna say he's anti-Tua, but see him like tell like his honest opinion about Tua, because I got in an argument with TD before, over like twice, and because I was like, bro, you just want to sell this team hope and all that stuff, because I'm like, it's no way you still think Tannehill's the guy. But then to kind of see him like, I thought he would do the same thing with Tua, but he didn't. He's like super honest.
Well, he said he learned his lesson
against the grain. You said what?
Actually, he said he learned his lesson. That's why he looked back and he said, you know what, I was wrong about Tannehill. He admitted that he was wrong about Tannehill and that he had his goggles, glasses, and he said he's not going to make the same mistake twice.
All right, but Tua is not awful though. He just, you really can't, like, he has to have a lot of great things around him to be great, I believe.
All right. Oh man, shout out to Ricardo Joseph. Keep it up, guys. Hey man, thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Let me ask you this then. Let's go to last year's team. What grade would you give last year's team?
My shit is out of focus. Last year's team, I give it a oh my god, that's gonna bother me. 1 second. I don't even know how to get this back focused. Whatever. Last year's team, I would give a C.
C. All right. Why?
Yeah.
What would have made a playoff win? Do you think would have made it a little bit better, or was it because of the collapse?
If we would have beat even, we would have won a playoff game, it would have been like a B plus. But we lost to every good team we played, for one, and then we did beat the teams we were supposed to beat, except for the Titans, which ended up costing us the division. And then we turn around and get absolutely smoked in the playoff game. We blame it on the weather. We was never supposed to be playing in those cold conditions in the first place, like ever, like ever in the history. So like we can't blame the weather and be like, oh, we just ran to the Super Bowl champs. We was never supposed to be playing them, ever. But we choked, and then we lost the Titans. We lost the Titans game and proceeded to lose to the Chiefs really badly. It wasn't even a good game. So I gotta give it a C, because at the beginning it was so lit because Tua was about to win MVP at the time. He was looking like the MVP. Like, right, our offense was going crazy. We almost broke the record versus the Broncos, which I believe we should have broke that record, because I don't even believe, like, we didn't break the record because of karma. But guess what? Karma didn't fucking exist, because we still got our ass beat when it came time to play any good team. So, but at the beginning it was so great that I think I got a bounce out of C, but because at the end it was so terrible in December and January.
All right. Who was your offensive MVP and who's your defensive MVP?
Tyreek. That's not even close. And then in defense, oh man.
Before you do that, Mr. Miami 305, what's going on, man? That's my brother. What's going on? Long time no see.
Yeah, we did lose to Bills twice. I mean, I wasn't really ever expecting to beat them in Buffalo. I do think we should beat them in Miami, but
I was at that game, by the way. That shit sucked to be at that game.
That's another game, though. Yeah, we should have beat them. I was kind of glad when we lost to the Titans a bit, because I was like, okay, now we got to beat a good team so we can show that we deserve to win the division. Like, all we got to do is beat one of these other good teams we've got to play, and we just lost every one. So I was like, all right, well, we're the same old Dolphins. But defensive MVP, I believe I have to give it to, like, somebody on the line, probably Christian Wilkins, Chubb or Phillips or somebody.
Steve Malloy, what's up? What's up, brother?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Christian
man.
Wilkins. I was thinking Christian Wilkins.
So being that you're into the production business, whatever you like editing, what did you think of Hard Knocks? Did you like it, or you think that was a distraction that was unnecessary?
I like it because we get to see it. I like it because I mean, I like for the fans to be able to like see inside of what's going on with the team. But I don't even know if I watched the whole Hard Knocks, to be honest. Because I really don't. I don't really be caring about the games, bro. To be honest, I really don't be caring. Like, first of all, because I talk so much shit about the players, I like to think of them as not humans. So it makes it easier for me to talk shit about people that I don't even think are real humans. Like I look at them as entities. So that's why I don't want to see like none of the players with their families and stuff, because then I might be like, oh my God, I shouldn't be hard on this guy. I shouldn't be so critical. And I like being critical. So I like to see players as just players. I don't even like to see what the fuck they got going on in their real life. So I was like, that's why I wasn't even into Hard Knocks. I'm trying to talk shit about you. I don't want to see that you adopt dogs and shit. I don't want to see all that your personal shit that's gonna make me like you more than I need to.
Yeah. Well, let me ask this question then: if Chris Greer would have gave you the card on draft day, what would have been your pick instead of Chart Robinson?
I don't know, cause I ain't even like I didn't even our pick was so terrible that it wasn't terrible. It was so mid that wasn't nobody gonna change. Wasn't nobody gonna change like it was nobody in that draft that was gonna change our anything. So I was like, just draft whoever. Cause we got a good enough team, bro. Like we got a good enough team. So what's up, Dolphin Gang Entertainment? We got a good enough team. Like we ain't like we needed anybody to really change this team. So Chop might be good, he might be sorry, but who would have been yours?
Me, I wanted that wide receiver that I can't remember his name, but the wide receiver that Jacksonville got, that guy that was 6'3".
Oh no.
Yeah, something Thomas. Something Thomas.
Kendrick Lamar. Oh, wait a second. I gotta say something. Kendrick Lamar, look, I got the OVO Dolphin shirt on. I know it's not a good time. I had bought this before the beef, obviously. No, it ain't really a good time for it, but I had to throw it on. And I'm like, Drake just took an L and shit, but this shirt is still fresh though, so I had to wear it.
That's what's up.
But I think we got a good enough team where like I ain't really didn't care who we drafted at 18. It was gonna be somebody for the future, so Chop is good.
God damn. What else like this year? The Tyreek Hill contract. Do you think they should extend him, or with his off the field antics, do you like that they should kind of phase him out?
I'm really confused about the contract. I'm kind of confused about the Tyreek Hill contract situation. There should not be a contract situation because he just got paid. So I'm like, I don't get how people. This is the dumb thing about the NFL contracts. I don't get how people they sign a contract and then if they play good, then they just want another contract. Then why the fuck did you sign the first contract? Because to be honest with you, I understand, like, okay, a rookie, if you're on your rookie contract and you outperform your rookie contract, I understand wanting to get paid early. But if you already get the big, huge contract and then somehow you feel like you outplayed it after 1 or 2 years, you don't just go get another contract. You already signed it. That's the whole point of being guaranteed money and there being contracts. If that's the case, because think about it, when players play bad, they don't give money back. You know what I'm saying? If the Dolphins would have signed Tyreek and he would have been sorry, he wouldn't have been like, okay, can we lower my contract now? Like, can we, give me less money because I'm not meeting the expectations? So he's not gonna give money back in that way. So why does he get to play well for 2 years and then say, oh, I want another contract, even bigger contract? A contract, bro. Do you remember what contract used to mean when we were little kids? Contract used to be like, if you sign a contract, this is what you have to do. Like, that's how it used to be saw. I don't know.
Yeah.
But in the NFL, it's so different. It's like a contract is not like binding to anything. I can just go request another one after I already signed a big one. What? That ain't how I ever viewed contracts. If you sign a contract, bro, you got 2 years in the contract. Like, that's it.
Shout out to my man EM Dolphin fan in the building. What's going on, EM?
I love that's my favorite streamer, man. That's my favorite. DJ Academics, my favorite streamer. That's the only streamer on Twitch I watch.
Who's that?
DJ Academics.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
What's good, Lou? How you doing, my brother? That's my man Louis Amador. What's going on, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, because I think what Tyreek Hill said, he doesn't want more money. He just wants to be guaranteed a little more guaranteed money. Because after this year, his guaranteed money is gone.
Well, he should have got it on the first. Why he didn't get it when he first signed the contract? Because I'm just trying to tell you, this can't keep happening, you know. Because then what's the point of the contracts? If that's the case, everybody just play year to year, and then I don't know. I don't think you need to get another contract. That's basically what I'm saying is a contract means is a binding agreement between two parties, right?
Mm-hmm.
And each party got to do their side. So if you sign a contract, just do your job. What the contract says do. That's an old school way of looking at it. I know that's not the NFL way of looking at it. The NFL is like sign a contract, and then if you don't like it, you can do all this other bullshit. No. If you sign a contract, just play the contract.
Well, the defensive scheme, I don't know. I don't know his defensive scheme yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't remember the dude's name.
Anthony Weaver.
Black guy. Yeah. I don't know his scheme gonna be. That's another thing. I kind of like Vic Fangio. I'm about to say Vance Joseph. I did not like Vance Joseph. I'm getting old, bro. How did I almost get that mixed up? But I liked Vic Fangio. But
hey, they both played. They both was head coaches for Denver at one time.
Yeah, that's why I got it mixed up. But I did not like Vance Joseph at all.
Yeah, I think he's in my opinion, he was the reason why we went to the playoffs in 2016.
But I see that they're doing something here where we'll be. I did read something that Jalen Ramsey will be following people, correct? This year where he couldn't really do a Vic Fangio scheme, he will be shadowing certain individuals, so it could work out pretty well. And we got enough talent, man. But I am concerned with our edges. Jalen Phillips probably not going to be ready for the beginning of the season, to my knowledge, and also Bradley Chubb probably not going to be ready at the beginning of the season, to my knowledge. So I am concerned with the edges for sure.
Yeah,
because if we can't get to the quarterback, I don't care who you got in the secondary, you're gonna get destroyed.
Yo, Tony, what's going on, Tony? This is my man Tony H. What's going on? Man. All right. On the spot questions now. If the Dolphins was to move to another city, let's say Austin, Texas, right? Same scheme, same team and everything, would you still be a Dolphin fan?
Yeah, it's like in my DNA now. I couldn't even, like, if I wanted to become a fan of it, it just kind of couldn't happen. You know, I'm gonna be a Dolphin fan to the NFL's deceased.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Which logo did you like the best, in your opinion? You like this new logo or?
Yeah, I like it. But I'm looking at the other logos. I like the old school logo too, but I don't know if I just like the old school logo because it's like nostalgic and it's like older and actually we were really good with it, or if it's actually like a logo that I truly like. Some things we just like when they're older. Like everything looks kind of doper when it's a little retro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get off topic real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna get off topic a little bit. What'd you think of that? Did you play the NCAA game?
Yeah. That's why I woke up at 7:00 today, because I've been up all night on NCAA. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's your college team?
My favorite college team?
Yeah.
It's Cincinnati, because I go to UC, so I kind of had to ride with Cincinnati.
Has Dolphins ever drafted anybody from Cincinnati that you know of?
Not that I know of, but Jets got Sauce. So I like Sauce, but he plays for the Jets, which kind of sucks.
Hell yeah.
We got a good defensive tackle named Corleone, though. If the Dolphins need a defensive tackle in the draft next year, they should draft him.
All right, before I ask you the next question, I got to do this real quick.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Shout out to Manny B.
Let me-
Wish Flex will come back. Hell yeah. A lot
I'm
of
a-
people.
I'm gonna come back, but I don't know when.
But you
'Cause I be so
get that
busy.
request a lot? People want you to
Yeah,
come back?
I used to get it a lot more, but now I think people have kind of came to terms like I'm not coming back, so that I really don't get that much no more. But I am gonna come back. I just gotta like get my shit together.
That's what's up, man. And like I said, I
Garrett
appreciate
Oaks.
you coming on here, man.
Garrett Oaks did play for UC as well. Thoughts on Ritters is trash in the NFL, but also he plays for the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons make everybody look trash. Look at Kyle Pitts. I mean, Kyle Pitts
Yeah.
don't look that good. So yeah, no, but everybody's trash.
So on that Madden, right? You play Madden. Obviously, you play with. Which one was your favorite Madden? If you had to pick a Madden that was your favorite all time,
Probably Madden 17. Probably Madden 17, because I just played it all day. It was like that was the game I was the best at. But I'm still better than like everybody at every other Madden too. Don't get it twisted. But Madden 17 was my best.
yeah. Who did you like to use on that one?
I play a lot of Ultimate Team, so I just put on Dolphins jerseys and I get a whole bunch of different players from every different team.
If the Dolphins asked you to put together a uniform scheme, what would it be? Like, what would you be your uniform if you had to build your own uniform, alternate uniform?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I liked the orange one. Like, I liked the orange jerseys.
The blood orange ones?
Yeah, and I think nobody really liked, not the creamsicle ones. I'm talking about,
the Ricky Willie one.
Yeah, the orange ones. Why we don't wear those?
I don't know, man.
We don't even like think about those. I like those.
Oh yeah. Actually, when I played Madden, I actually what's crazy is I put the orange jersey with the aqua pants.
You might be doing too much, but you know, I like the orange jerseys with the white pants. The aqua ones might be good too, though. But I like those orange jerseys though.
But it has to be the dark aqua, not the current aqua.
The pride flag uniform. We don't got one of those.
Goddamn.
I don't think we got a pride flag uniform. Our U.S. men's soccer team has one. And no,
Red, White, and Bills. What's going on, Sean? All right. So it's game day. Do you have any favorite game day foods that you like to have?
Only thing I need on game day is my vape because I already know it's gonna be tough, and Red Bull. I don't eat really because I really don't eat during game day because I be really sick to my stomach half the time. I ain't gonna lie. I be so sick before the game. I be nervous like I'm about to play, so I don't really eat. I focus.
What was your most memorable game as far as being a Dolphin fan, a young Dolphin fan? Any games that stick out to you and be like, damn, yeah, this is my team?
Shit. You know, my favorite games for the Dolphins that I can remember in recent memory, we got the dang on the Bengals one when Cameron Wake got the walk-off sack. You know what I'm talking about? I was in prime time. Another memory, I got the Steelers game in the snow where I think Mike Tomlin tried to trip one of our players.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I'm trying to think about the recent ones. That was one when we played the Bills, and I think Josh Allen underthrew like the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah, that was the last.
That was a really great one. That was a really great. Was that the last time we beat Buffalo?
Yeah, that was.
That's probably why I remember it. That's why I remember it so well. Obviously, the Wildcat kind of era was a good. Well, I won't call it an era, but like period of Wildcat was good.
2008 when we had Ricky and Ronnie.
The Jay Ajayi streak, right? I just remember like moments, kind of the Jay Ajayi 200 yards a game, like 3 times. It was like crazy. That was a crazy moment. And then that Broncos game that just passed was really good, and that to a whole run at the beginning of the season was amazing.
One thing that you and I had in common, and I think we were locked in step, was when we got rid of Jarvis Landry. I know Jarvis Landry was one of your favorite players.
Yeah, Jarvis Landry, that was my favorite all-time player with the Dolphins. He probably passed Ricky Williams for me because I was so old. I could actually like really understand football back then. And yeah, I liked him, his attitude and everything. I was in love with Jarvis Landry. Pause, but
Yeah. I remember you did a video footage of him, like some pass block, like when he did pass blocking and things like that. See, this is why we wanted Jarvis Landry. And you were showing some instances of his yak, how he was important to the team,
Well, because people started like hating on him. Because I don't know if you noticed, but like Dolphin fans, they do this thing where if the Dolphins do this thing where if they're not about to pay a person, they'll like start a smear campaign on the person. So I don't remember what Jarvis Landry's smear campaign was, but I do remember his fans started turning against him after he was a fan favorite for all those years. And I was so angry about it that I started like trying to break down why we needed him. And I know people, their main kind of point against that was that he's a slot receiver and that he wasn't as valuable as some of the outside receivers. And I just didn't see it that way. And I actually called Jarvis Landry's agent. I called him on the phone and he answered the phone and I got scared and I hung up.
Yeah, bruh, that's old school. So yeah, that was crazy, man. And I agree with you. Like when Brian Flores left, they did a big smear campaign on him. I think that's why he did what he did.
Brian Flores, I've been seeing some rumors. I believe I've seen TD or Omar had put it that he wanted to draft Jordan Love.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Flores was really doing his thing when he was over here. He wasn't bad at all. Only thing I don't like about him is he snitched and he cost us our first round draft pick. So at that point, I kind of turned against him. But he was all right. He was a good quarterback. I mean, coach. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, can you imagine if we would have had like a Kristen Worth or something like that on the offensive tackle and Jordan Love?
Yeah, it would have been great. I think he had the right plan. I think, or do we know why we fired him? Because I still don't know why we fired him.
I guess because non-collaboration. It wasn't because of his performance. It was non-collaboration.
So if we were thinking of if we're getting a coach from the Patriots, right, and we know how Bill Belichick operates, right, which he's kind of like he was kind of like basically the head of everything, right?
Yeah.
And he wanted to, have a say in who got drafted and everything. Why would we have expected that Brian Flores would just not take some of those qualities? Which I'm not angry that Brian Flores is gone because Mike McDaniel was really, really good. So it worked out. But yeah, I'm not like I saw like rumors that we fired him because he wasn't collaborative or he wasn't okay with certain draft picks and all that stuff. And I'm like, well, he came from the Patriots, so that's kind of expected.
Shake, imagine we had Burrow and not Looney Tunes too. Damn.
We could have had Burrow, but then we wouldn't have never had was it the Miami Miracle or
yeah.
That was
Adam Gase.
Why didn't we what game did we win again that pretty much got us out of the Burrow race? Was it the Miami?
It was the Patriots, but it was the last game, week 17 against the Patriots. No, actually, I think we beat the Bengals. That's what kind of cemented us out of that race.
I mean, I wouldn't take it because I saw people because at the beginning of that season it was all about Tua because Burrow, we didn't really know he was as good as because they won a national championship. Then he passed Tua, but I remember like that year, I didn't want us to go 0-17, so I was like, I was rooting for us to win, even though it was getting us out of the Burrow hunt. Because I didn't want us to go 0-17 or 0-17 or like 1-15. I didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, we won 5 games that year, and then we went 10-6, and then 9-8, and then that's when he got fired ultimately. And then
it wasn't never that bad, but Mike McDaniel was super good too, so it worked.
What do you like about him, and what do you don't like about him? What would you say some of the pros and cons about Mike McDaniel?
I probably like everything about Mike McDaniel because like our office is crazy. So we got a really, really good office. I don't have nothing bad to say about Mike McDaniel. If I had one criticism, I would say he's pretty much hitched himself to Tua, but I don't know if he even had a choice. So I feel like he's gonna go as Tua goes. Meaning, if Tua fails, I still think Mike McDaniel is a great coach. But if Tua fails, Mike McDaniel is probably going to get failed. I mean, he's probably going to get fired because he's going to get blamed. So I kind of hate that for him. But I don't know. I don't got nothing bad to say about him. I think he's really good. What about you? Do you hate something about him?
No, the only thing I would say is that look, the December collapses. In my opinion, the December collapses. Everybody wants to put it on Tua, but remember when when he was playing under Brian Flores, he had a good record in December.
So you think Mike McDaniel doesn't know how to coach in December?
Probably, because that's when what's funny is you had one coach that started slow and ramped up in December and November and December, and then you had another. Now Mike McDaniel is the opposite. He starts off good and then and ramps down December, November.
Some of it don't be his fault though. I remember one December game against the Packers where Tua threw like 4 interceptions.
Three interceptions
Straight to the other defense. Like, I mean, whose fault is that? I mean, that's not Mike McDaniel.
Yeah,
that's just bad quarterback play.
And then they say it turned out that it was a concussion, and
yeah, he was playing with a concussion. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
All right, let me ask you this: being interviewed, like you like doing interviews and stuff like that. If there's 3 people that I'm gonna list off 3 names, right? Mike McDaniel, Chris Greer, or Stephen Ross, and they're gonna interview about Dolphins. Who would it be?
Like one of those 3 names you're saying?
Yeah,
Chris Greer.
Chris Greer. All right, you had 3 unearthed questions to ask him. He has to answer it truthfully. What would they be?
I would say, first of all, I would say, what are you doing with Tua? Like, what is that situation? That's like the most important thing. I don't know if I even care about to ask many other questions. Oh, do you plan on stepping down if this year doesn't work? I would ask him that. That's pretty much it. I don't really have much questions for him. I don't really care about ever speaking to any of these Dolphin people. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care to ever speak with them because I can kind of see. And they all just professional liars too. They all just lie. And so I don't really have no interest in speaking to any of them because I see their results and I already can see. Like for instance, Chris Greer would say, "Oh, we love Tua," and you still haven't paid him.
Mm-hmm.
So how much could you love Tua if he has to wait this long to get paid? So I'm saying they all just be lying.
You think he's extending Tua because he doesn't want to look right for under Brian Flores, or you think he's just trying to get the right price?
I don't think it take this long to get the right price. I don't know why he's not. I think he's not paying Tua because the injury concerns back in the day, and then he had one healthy season, so you can't really just say like he's super healthy now. So I think that's why he's not paying Tua. But that contradicts the whole "we love Tua" statement that he said after we lost the playoff game. He said, "Oh, we love Tua," and he proved he signed, he checked all the boxes we need him to check and all this stuff. Well, if that's the case, then go ahead and pay him. So why are you not paying him? You feel me? Yeah. Because it's quarterbacks that haven't done as much as Tua, like Trevor Lawrence and all them, that has gotten paid. So why are you not paying Tua?
Especially Daniel Jones.
Unless Tua is asking for just so much, like the only way Tua should not have gotten paid by now is if he's asking for so much money above what Trevor Lawrence got paid, and I doubt it, right? I don't know how much was asked for, but I'm pretty sure it's probably the market price of what all these other quarterbacks are getting paid. And if you love Tua, you should have paid him that.
Yeah. So do you believe he deserves a contract then?
No, but he probably will. But I think he'll get one, and I don't think he should play if he doesn't. Like, I don't think he should play. It would be like his agent is the worst agent ever if he lets Tua play this year without a contract.
All right, there's 2 players that are due contracts. Von Holland and Jalen Phillips. What are your thoughts on those, extending those guys?
I'm pretty confident in it because we did extend
Waddle.
So I think they would get paid. Jalen Phillips, he just got injured though, so we'll have to see how he comes back off the injury. I think that'll be interesting. It's so sad because he was really, really, really becoming like really good. And Javon Holland, I don't really value, I guess, safety that much, but it'd be cool to be able to keep him. Safeties don't get paid that much, but it'd be cool to keep him. I think they both will get paid.
Because apparently he wants to reset the safety market. Do you think he's good enough to reset the market?
Well, what other safeties are there out there that's like really, really good? Like I don't even know who's getting paid the most at safety right now.
I think Antoine Wingfield is one of them.
Yeah, I think if he wants to make like that amount of money, then he should, I think. But I don't really have that much information about I'm not that knowledgeable on salary cap, the way it works and stuff that way. So I'm not quite sure. I mean, if you're not paying Tua, like if you're like super, like if it's taking this long to pay Tua, I would think that you're trying to save money for something else, right? I would guess, because why otherwise you would just pay Tua.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And are you looking forward to this Madden, or are you just going to be wrapped up in the college game this year?
No, I'm gonna play Madden because college it's fun, but I don't know all the players in college and stuff. In Madden, I don't know all the players. It's funner to me. It's more fun to me. I shouldn't say funner. It's more fun to me.
yeah. No doubt. Javon shouldn't reset the market. He should come close though. I mean, I would say top 5, maybe top 5 paid quarter safeties.
Yeah, he's really good, but he didn't make as many plays this year, but he's really good.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
What's up, chat? Strip the team, sack picks, and tank for Archie Manning. I really like Archie Manning. I had never seen him throw a pass, but his last name is Manning, so I'm with it. We ain't signed to trade it to her. You're muted. You're muted.
Are you gonna be at least making some reaction videos this year, like maybe here and there, after any games?
I don't know. I really, if I can't really do it like I want to do it, I won't do it, because I could do it. I could just do the reactions, but if I can't really focus on it like I want to focus on it, I'll rather not just make subpar videos. You know what I'm saying?
How about what if somebody wants to challenge you on the sticks? How do they reach out to you to challenge you?
It's kind of pointless because I'm so much better than everybody. Like, not talking about professional players, I'm talking about like Dolphin fans. I done played some Dolphin fans before. I'm like way better than all of them. So it's not really that. It's not going to be fun for them. So I would suggest nobody even try to play me, because it's not going to be fun for them.
I know he's good. DJ, he's pretty good. Dolphin Gang Entertainment and CBA 3. He's pretty good at.
Bro, look, but I'll play them. I'll play them. I just gotta they just gotta hit me up. I'll be working a lot though, but I'm gonna once I beat one of them, the rest of them not gonna want to play me no more, because after I beat one of them, I think that happened before. I beat somebody so bad and I couldn't get a game after that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna beat one of them, and then once they see how I do them, they're gonna be like, okay, this guy's on another level. That's
actually I know a good great one. DeVore, he was a pretty good Madden player.
Yeah, he can't beat me.
You played him?
No, I'm not quite sure, but probably not. But he can't beat me.
All right, I want to set that up then. Okay.
Fans, he said, K-Flex, we need you back in the field, bro. Yeah, I'm coming back, bro. But I gotta have the time. Like I gotta really lock in, and I gotta switch up my shit. And everybody, honestly, as I seen CB83 before, I seen his videos. I seen TD. I'll check out TD stream sometime when I'm on Twitter. I'll see his stream pop up. And even your intro and stuff, I just saw your stuff, and you have a nice blazer on. So I feel like y'all all them really like Dolphins YouTube is so on another level than when I used to make videos. So I need to step up my level. When I come back, I gotta step up my level, make sure that I'm on the same level as y'all, because y'all really been putting in crazy work.
Yeah. The Blazers only for this show. I'm on the Finn's tailgate as well. I just put on whatever. I don't give a fuck. And we just
Finn's
have like
tailgate.
open panels.
I
and
watched
like
Finn's tailgate the other day. They was talking about Trump though.
Oh yeah.
Are we talking about the same dude? Are we talking about the same Finn's tailgate, right?
Yeah. But I'm on there but when I'm on there, we don't talk. I don't talk politics, at least.
Yeah, I was watching that the other day.
That's crazy. Yeah, El Capitan. Speaking of which, El Capitan is going to be on this Saturday. I got Crypto, I got Miss Pam, and then I'm going to end this season of In the Blender, season 2. I'm going to end it with Larry K. Once the season is done, this show is done, because this show is kind of like off season. We talk, I talk to, random Dolphin fans, like people that don't have platforms, that don't usually get to be heard, you know what I'm saying? And just talk about how they became Dolphin fans.
That's what's up. Yeah, I saw it when you did me. I knew I had to get on here because when I was making YouTube videos, you used to always be in the comments, like back in the day, like all the way back in the day. So when you DM me, I was like, yeah, I gotta. If I don't do nothing else, if I don't ever do another show ever, I gotta get on this one, because you always supported me when I was like very, very small.
Yeah, I support everybody, man. That's the one. I think the one thing I could say about it is, like, for instance, I was one of TD's days ones. Dudley Durong's one of his A1, CB83. You know what I'm saying? DJ Dolphins Gang Entertainment, not really, because I really didn't know about him until, but I would have been one of his day ones as well, man.
Dolphins fan. Yeah, I gotta check him out. 1 second. Crypto Dolphin. That was one of the people that was in that one of them tailgate streams, I think. That dude,
that's him.
Crazy. Who is that? Does he have an old name?
Crypto.
That's always been his YouTube name?
Yeah, Crypto. Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I had heard his voice before, but it was a different name. But I guess, yeah, that was the first time I ever heard of him. He was going, wow. I was like, dang, bro. I was just listening.
Oh yeah, man. Crypto, once he turns up, forget about it, man. He's crazy. We do a show. This is like all NFL. It's called Insomnia. I usually air it at 3:00 in the morning with Crypto.
Really?
And we talk about the all NFL. As a matter of fact, we're gonna be doing a pick'em video during the season. We do pick'em videos, and we have like different special guests that we go against.
Yeah, I'm about to check. I gotta follow everybody. I really don't even, I really haven't been into the Dolphins stuff like recently. I like the team, but I haven't been into like the content creation space. So I have to start checking people out again, for sure.
Yeah, but like I said, people were hyped when I announced that you were coming on the show, man.
All right, let's get to the stuff that people need to know. Shake Money, do you have beef with anybody?
Who, me?
Yeah, in the Dolphins community?
No, that I know of.
All right, making sure. But now,
I mean, because to be honest with you, I'm one of those people that if I have beef with somebody, I don't like to do it on the internet.
No, I feel you. Do anybody argue in the Dolphins community, like in the Dolphin spaces? It's so many voices now. I feel like people do gotta like. Do people actually hate?
Well, trust me. If you want me to send you the link, I'll send you the link where it was called. There's an episode they did where it was called "Airing Out the Laundry," and there was a bunch of Dolphins YouTube content creators that were going at it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't keep up with everybody no more.
Yeah, man. One thing about the Finn's tailgate, it is crazy.
I checked. I'm subscribed to the Finn's tailgate. I check them out sometime. But the last time I checked them out, they was talking about politics.
Yeah,
which I still like to see, because I like to see people's opinion on everything.
Yeah, I mean, we did a what's that? They did a 30 for 30 on this guy named Grumpy, and he's a whatchamacallit, a trash truck driver, and he accidentally so what happens is he dumps he was on the show last time, my last guest, but anyway, that show was talking about we were on Twitter Spaces, right? And he empties out these he goes to restaurants and empty out dump bins, and then he accidentally dumped a few bodies into his truck. The people that were sleeping.
People were sleeping where?
In the dumpster.
He put them in their truck? He put them in them in
yeah,
his
but
truck?
accidentally, because it said there's a sign that says do not sleep in the truck, in the dumpster. So there was a couple of dumpster people that were sleeping in the dumpster, and he accidentally.
Damn. That's crazy.
Hell no, Crypto
86-year-old man that starts yelling when you don't say something he likes and loves arguing with semantics. Crypto, that was the first time I heard Crypto for real. I thought it was like EM. I thought he had changed his name.
EM?
I thought it was EM Dolphin fan. Does he still do YouTube?
Yeah, he pops up once in a while.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up though. I have to check y'all out.
Yeah, and yeah, man. I'll send you the link about he's like who? Yeah, EM Dolphin fan, man.
This right here, this is Mr. Fog. These are the best vape. This is no sponsorship right here.
Mm-hmm.
Best vapes in the nation right here. This is Mr. Fogs right here. I'm gonna lie to you. I be doing this way too much, but I'm about to stop. Yeah. Once I finish school, I'm gonna stop vaping.
Yeah, this is my thing right here, cigars.
Yeah, I don't do cigars because I don't like the smell. Like I don't like the smell like of nothing on smoke. That's the only reason why I vape, because it don't smell like nothing.
Yeah, man. I mean, one thing about cigars, that shit gives me a nice little mellow buzz. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. Yeah, Pam is gonna be in the blender. Crypto is gonna be my guest for Monday. Then Pam is gonna be my guest for Tuesday, and then the guy who runs this show, the channel I'm on, he's gonna be my last guest. And of course, El Capitan from the Finn's Tailgate, he's gonna be on Saturday. And by the way, on this Saturday afternoon around 12 o'clock on the Finn's Tailgate, we're gonna do a video game channel, just a video game stream about Nintendo versus Sega. Nintendo versus Sega, and PlayStation versus Xbox.
Oh, what's up? Y'all putting out content. So y'all do daily content or what?
Well, whenever I can, I put out content. It's like sometimes I do it on this channel, sometimes I do it on the Finn's Tailgate channel. Smoke Lounge is the other one that I'm doing next, where we'll do like on Wednesday nights, we'll do like an hour or 2 hour panel, like a small panel, and we'll just talk about the latest Dolphin news. And then Friday, I just do an open panel. I just drop the link, and anybody who wants to come up could come up, you know.
Yeah, I be liking them panel shows. Them panel shows be good when people get to arguing. Cap for Life said Dreamcast for life.
Yeah, I like the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, bro.
The Dreamcast was one of my favorite. Out there. That's when we had Shenmue and all that shit. Which one do you like better, Xbox or PlayStation?
I've been on Xbox most of my life, but I have recently switched to PS5 when the PS5 dropped. I switched to PlayStation. I like both of them, but PlayStation used to have the worst competition, so I got on PlayStation. But now it's cross-play, so it don't really matter. But I used to get on PlayStation because it had the worst competition. I ain't gonna lie, it is way easier to get wins on PlayStation than Xbox. Xbox people be sweating.
Well, I also like the outside of football. Do you have any other games that you like to play?
Yeah, I used to play Fortnite a whole bunch, Call of Duty a lot, 2K. That's pretty much chess, but that ain't a video game. But
by the way, CB is whatchamacallit, he's good at that Call of Duty.
When you say people are good at a game, you gotta say like relative to what? To you or to me? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm so good that like a lot of people you probably think good probably ain't that good to me.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm definitely gonna set up that. I want to set up that that play between you and Great One DeVore.
All right, is that the best? Is that the best? Like, is that who's the best like Madden player that
I
you
don't know
know?
he's the best, but I know he's good at it. I seen him actually. He was just like you when he first started, because he was one of the first ones that, like I said, when you first came out, it was you and Great One DeVore that was mostly
Right.
doing Dolphins YouTube, right? And Great One DeVore, he plays Madden on streams just like you did, and there's been a lot of times where he'll be playing people and they will just give up on him.
Okay, so when I beat Great One DeVore, then I think, because I don't want to play everybody, so I just want to play. I'm gonna play all the best, and then when I beat them all, everybody gonna be like, okay, yeah, we can't really fuck with this guy, so we just not even gonna really challenge him.
Okay.
I'm saying this because I used to be so good. I don't play as much as I used to, but I was really good.
Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna DM him tonight, and then I'm gonna tell him to talk, to DM you on Twitter.
Okay. Now I don't want to play no chumps, bro. I want to play the best. I want to play the best so I can get them out the way. Because when you beat the best person, then you don't have to play the rest of the people. Like when you beat the best person, everybody gonna be like, okay, yeah, nah, this guy is too good.
So here's the thing about CBA3. CBA3, he played tight end for Howard University, and he was a high school coach, offensive line coach. So he's deep into the X's and O's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. This is why I know that don't matter in Madden, bro. Cause like it's a video game. So it ain't gonna be like real life. I tried to get a job at Pro Football Focus, and I had to watch like film of like games and shit. That was the first time I really was like breaking down film. I didn't end up completing the training because it was way too long and it was taking way too much time, and I could not do it. And they wasn't paying like much at all. But so I was trying to get into that lane, but that shit was taking too long.
So all right, hey, listen, CBA3, follow him on Twitter and challenge him. Play on your channel. That's something I would like to see.
Okay, I'm down, but we would have to wait till the new man come out because we ain't about to play the old one. And the new man come out in like a month.
All right, I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna post it on the on Twitter so y'all can remember.
Shake Money, you do wine streams?
Yeah, I do. On Mondays.
What's your favorite wine?
My favorite wine? Hold on, I'm gonna show you right now.
NCAA. I just started playing NCAA. I haven't even played online. Well, I played one online game on NCAA. I gotta practice. I don't even know. I barely know how to play NCAA. Who you gonna play with on NCAA? CB. PS6. That ain't even out yet. Who knows they stuff, Pamela? CB know his stuff? I believe everybody know their stuff. Listen, well, I don't believe everybody know their stuff, but I believe he know his stuff. But like Madden is so like CB or no, if he really plays Madden in NCAA, bro, it don't like real life concepts sometimes don't make no sense on Madden because it's a video game and they going like it just ain't the same as real life. People running glitches and all type of stuff.
So this right here, this is called Sauterne wine. Sauternes from Bordeaux.
Wine.
Yeah, wine. This is wines.
Okay.
This is Sauternes. So what happens is there's a little fungus called botrytis, right? And it shrivels up the grapes and it makes it real sweet. And that's why you can only get it small because it doesn't produce that much wine. And it's kind of like a dessert wine, but I eat this with shrimp fried rice, kind of like a sweet and salty kind of combination. So this is my go-to wine. I don't drink it all the time because it's like $20 for this little thing right here.
That's correct. Yeah, I don't know nothing about wine. I only know Pinot Grigio, and I don't even know if I said it right, but I
Pinot
know,
Grigio. Yeah, you said it right. You said it right.
yeah, but I know that because my mom used to drink it. But I don't know about wine.
Yeah, I do wine. As a matter of fact, I got one of my wine certifications, and I'm trying to get another one.
Oh, you're really into wine.
Yeah. Wine and football.
Right. What is that in front of you though? That's not wine. That's liquor, right? Like bourbon or
This
something. Yeah.
this is rum. This was the 50-year anniversary of the Miami Dolphins Flor de Caña. The 50-year. That's why it's aqua.
Oh,
It was a limited edition.
they don't sell it
50
no
year.
more.
Huh?
They don't sell it no more.
No, it was a limited release. 50-year anniversary of the 72 season. I already drank one. This one I'm gonna open up when we make
Win
it to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
damn, cuz that shit about to be up for a minute.
Well, here's the thing, rum. There's no expiration date on it, so I'm good. Wine, on the other hand, that shit. If you don't like certain wines, like wines that you buy at the grocery store, you only have 5. Like for instance, you see the vintage date, you only have 5 years to drink that shit.
For wine?
Yeah,
I ain't know that.
yeah.
Are
Well,
you serious?
huh?
You only got
Yeah.
5 years to drink wine?
Well, the wines that you buy at the grocery stores. Now, if you're talking about like $100 wine, you're talking about those $100 wines, those French wines and shit like that from France, Italy, Barolo. You're talking about Chianti. Then you have a lot longer shelf life with those.
Okay.
But you're talking about these American wines that you buy at Walmart and Winn-Dixie and stuff like that. You only have like 5 years shelf life with that shit.
Winn-Dixie. They don't even have no Winn-Dixies.
Well, here in Florida they do.
They got Winn-Dixie still?
Yeah, Winn-Dixie.
You ever seen that movie? That Winn-Dixie movie?
No, I ain't never seen that.
You never seen Winn-Dixie?
No.
I forgot the whole name of the movie. Somebody in the chat gonna know Winn-Dixie movie. It's about a. All right, bro. Y'all gonna make me. There's a movie about Winn-Dixie, and I cannot remember the name, but it's a great movie. You should watch it. I don't remember what it was called though. I have a question though, because I'm not really, my ear is not to the Dolphins community like it used to be.
Yeah.
But like, what is everybody's expectations of kind of the Dolphins? Where are we at? Like, what do people would consider a successful season?
I in my opinion, and I think a lot of people's opinion, you have a segment of the fan base that just wants a playoff win. And then there's other fans that I think the floor is the AFC Championship, because look, we have a good roster, we got some depth, you know what I'm saying, and we OBJ, we look at the wide receiver OBJ, Waddle, Hill, that the new tight end that we got, I can't think of his name. If you could put then we have the running back room with Raheem Mostert, Achan, Wright, the guy that we got, Wright, I think his name is Jalen Wright, yeah. And so I think with a couple of that, with what I'm saying, we still have some decent pieces. That secondary with Jalen Ramsey and Fuller. We have Javon Holland, we have Jordan Poyer. So I just can't really see a team getting any better than or being more prepared to win a Super Bowl than it is now. So if we don't win a Super Bowl, even if we just win a playoff game, which is more than I've ever seen in my life, it would almost still feel like not good enough, because it's like, how could we be better than we are now? Why do you think Enrique feels like a successful season is to strip the team down and stack picks? Why do you think he feels this way? because of Tua.
Okay. I'm not trying to figure out. I'm like, what's going on there? Because I think that's like
well, a lot of people don't like Chris Greer and the decisions he's made. As far as Chris Greer, they felt like they didn't retain Christian Wilkins, they didn't retain Robert Hunt, and some of the questionable decisions. I think he's done pretty good. I think he did a pretty good job myself, but with the 2 December collapses they've had. So that's why I feel.
I pretty much blame Chris Greer just because he's the only like consistent person on the team ever since we've been trash. You know, like he's basically the consistent. So I'm like, I gotta blame you. I don't know who else to blame. It's every year, you know.
Well, he's been with the organization since 2000. No, 1998 actually.
And we've been trash since around 2000. I wouldn't say trash. We had some good seasons, but since around 2000, the Dolphins haven't won a playoff game. So, or what, 2003, I believe.
Well, the one conspiracy theory is the fact that you think about this: when he leaves New England, they start their dynasty, and that's when we start our collapse. Apparently, you know, our drought.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, this is the most talented we've been in a long time. Well, last year was the most talented we've been in a long time too. So it's so much stuff goes into winning the Super Bowl, though, like staying healthy. Like it's other things too. So, and the AFC is so tough. But if not now, then when are we ever gonna? You know, because I mean, the team is really good, like really, really good.
What teams would you rank ahead of us in the AFC?
Well,
at least give me 3 teams that you
in
would
the
rank
AFC?
ahead of us. Yeah,
but I don't know if I would rank 3 teams ahead of us. Like, are you talking talent wise?
Kansas City, maybe.
Talent wise, no. But they are better than us just because they don't choke. But talent wise, bro, Tyreek Hill is like the best player in the whole world to me. Like, I'm not even like Tyreek is like the best ever. Jalen Ramsey's like the best cornerback in the league. The Chiefs don't got
Chiefs, Bills, and Ravens.
I think they got better positions than us, but they don't have better talent overall. Probably the Ravens, maybe the Ravens, because they have Marlon Humphrey, Lamar Jackson, and
don't forget Derrick Henry. They just signed Derrick Henry.
Did they? Who did that?
Ravens.
Yeah. So the Ravens, they probably have more talent than us. But do you think it's 3 teams? Like even those Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, they could be better than us. I'm not saying they aren't, but they don't have more talent than us because Josh Allen just caused them to lose so much. Josh Allen just caused them to lose his contract. They don't have Stephon Diggs no more. So how would they be more talented than us? I'm not saying they won't beat us because I don't know why. I mean, we just can't beat them, but I wouldn't say the Bills have more talent than us. Because we have so much talent because Tua is not getting paid so much money. We have so much talent, in my opinion.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I don't think it's 3 teams in the AFC with more talent. But those teams are, I guess they like more built for the moment than us. A lot of the times it looks like they were just more built for the moment.
I can see that. So,
because even
go ahead.
Like the Chiefs, they have Mahomes, Kels, but their receivers aren't more talented than ours.
No. Well, they got that wide receiver who ran fast. The Bills, I forgot what his name was. But they got a fast receiver. Well, the guy that their best receiver got in trouble for the speed racing.
Real Rice. But they don't have more talent than us, though. I don't think the Chiefs have more talent than us. We just had to play them on the road, you know. But if we had to play them on the road in the snow, it kind of neutralizes our talent, you know. But they're not more talented than us.
But I agree with CB83 here. We've had a ton of talent, best in the league, but those other teams had system in place for much longer, so we're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's probably that's probably the best way you could put it. You know, they oftentimes just because they've had their systems in for longer, they just look more ready and built for like bigger moments than we are.
Yeah.
But we've had Mike McDaniel. This is his 3rd year or his 2nd year.
Third year.
Third year. So I think we'll be good. I do have a little concern with is Mike McDaniel offense going to ever get figured out, but because there are games, especially against good teams, where it just feels like this shit is figured out, bro. You got to switch this up. So I do wonder about that, but we have a lot of talent.
Do you I was gonna say, do you are you close to Indianapolis by chance?
Yeah, I'm close enough. Like I'm pretty close. Yeah.
Are you gonna be going to that game this year or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay, the reason I bring that up is because I'm gonna be at that game.
The Indy game. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to the Indy game. I think we
because I
played
have a buddy of mine
Browns,
who
too.
I have a buddy of mine who's an Indianapolis Colts game when he was living in Florida where I live. We made a tradition. I used to go to his house to watch the Indianapolis Colts because a lot of the games were in Lucas Oil. So we would go to his house to watch the games. And then the last time they played, it was in Hard Rock Stadium. So we watched. I went to the it was the Don Shula Don Shula
Yeah.
memory game, and then we went to that game, and they lost, of course. You know what I'm saying? So this year, I'm gonna go. He moved back to Indianapolis, so I'm gonna go visit him and watch the Indianapolis Colts there. So I'm excited to go there. So if you do go there, man, let me know. I'd like to meet up with you, man. Just
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm gonna try to get there. Depends on how the season going and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try to get there.
not to mention, I'm a Gators fan, and they got Anthony Richardson. So
You're a Gators fan?
yeah,
That's like the worst team in Florida, ain't it?
huh? Nah.
And I was just playing. Nah, they're
No, that's something. Yeah, now you sound just like Crypto.
well, I mean, when I think about Florida football, it's like the Hurricanes. I think they're ranked like 23, I believe.
Yeah.
Florida State always pretty decent, to my knowledge.
Mhm.
You know, the Gators. Think about Tim Tebow, and it's like that was a
Yeah.
while ago.
Yeah, we got 3 national championships, so
Yeah,
we got 3 in football and 2 in basketball.
the Florida Gators and when they had Joakim Noah
Yeah,
back in the day. Yeah,
yeah, and we got basketball
Corey
too,
Brewer, I
and
believe.
baseball too, and we got baseball championships too. National baseball, whatchamacallit.
Nobody
See,
watching.
you
Nobody
made my man Mr. 305 laugh.
What's
when
it?
you said
Why?
that.
What is he? Is he a
He's a Canes
Gators
fan.
or a Canes fan? The Canes, they be having pretty good rosters, but
Yeah, they do.
I feel like they always choke. And I'm not really into college football like that much, but I be seeing like all the Dolphin fans on my timeline on Twitter. They be mad when they lose. But college football is well, it used to be so tough because of the playoffs and stuff. It's like you lose one game, your season's just basically like fuck, like it's over.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still make it to whatever, but it's not a national championship. It was so little room for error. But now I think it's a 12-team playoff, so it's a little more room for error, a little more. I think it'll be exciting.
Yeah, especially if you play for a big program.
Yeah.
Man, what are you doing on the Dolphins channel? What's going on, Hammer? Long time no see, bro. How you doing, man? Oh, man. Anyway. Oh, man. Hey, man, listen. I appreciate you swinging by, man. And any final thoughts? Hey, before we do go, man, one of the things the themes I have is Miami Dolphins Mount Rushmore, right? Who was your Miami Dolphins Mount Rushmore? And like I said, it doesn't have to be a coach. It doesn't have to be a player. It could be a player, coach, or owner, whatever you want to do.
So
It doesn't have to be player. If you want to do all player, you can. It doesn't matter. It's your Mount Rushmore.
okay, so it's my Mount Rushmore, but out of respect for certain legends, I would have to put them there, even if I never seen them. Like,
But before you do that, being that you are a Houston Rockets fan, because I you talked about that. Do you have a Houston Rockets Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, James Harden,
James Harden,
Steve Francis, Hakeem.
Okay,
that was easier, but the offense is kind of hard because, like, obviously I would put Jarvis up there or somebody, but because I've actually seen them. So are you saying like Mount Rushmore all time, or are you saying like people?
Yeah, Mount Rushmore all time. Or your favorite.
If it's all time, player. I gotta put Don Shula. I gotta put Don Shula. I gotta put Dan Marino. I gotta put Larry Zonka, and then I probably gotta put Mercury Morris. Nah, I mean, we're talking about all time. I mean, I have to put.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, like I said, it's your Mount Rushmore. So if you want to do Jarvis Landry, Ricky Williams.
Okay, now we talking about mine. Well, actually, like the players I like, and I actually got to watch play and stuff like that. Now we talking about Jarvis Landry, Ricky Williams, Cameron Wake, probably Jason Taylor.
Okay,
that's what we're talking about then. But
so all time will be Don Shula, Dan Marino, Larry Zonk
Larry
and
Zonka.
Mercury Morris.
Yeah. But then now it'd be Cameron Wake, Ricky Williams, Jarvis Landry. Oh my God, Xavier Howard.
Xavier Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like Xavier Howard.
Yeah, that was my guy. I'm still mad that he's gone.
What do you think about? You think it was off the field issues that got him sent out of here?
No, I think he just progressively got worse, and he got older, and he's not as good as he used to be. But he's still like my guy. Like I'm super big on players that played with the Dolphins their whole career. So like I'm good. Like I love the players that were really good when we were really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I like kind of form a bond with them. So that's why like Xavier Howard, when we were really bad, he was like a bright spot on the team. So I have a bond with Xavier Howard. And like Jarvis Landry is the same way. That's why I have a bond with Jarvis Landry. And then Mike Gesicki, I have a bond with him too. I was kind of mad when I was very mad when he left too. Like the players that are like really good on really bad teams, once we get good, I don't want to let them go. Like I didn't want to let Mike Gesicki go, even though I knew it was he didn't really fit with the offense anymore. But yeah, I have a bond with those players. Cameron Wake was like the king of those players. You know, he was basically the only good player on a lot of bad teams.
Mm-hmm. Really, Steve DeBerg?
Steve DeBerg, Dan Marino, Don Shula, Brian Cox, and Jay. You got 5 players, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think Steve DeBerg must be trolling because how you can put Steve DeBerg?
Oh, I only know
Steve DeBerg was like put it this way: Steve DeBerg was the original Fitzpatrick. He was like that journeyman who was bouncing around team from team.
You know, I'm glad that you told me that because I didn't want to seem like a casual and be like, yo, who is Steve DeBerg? So I'm glad you told me that without me having to ask because I don't know who the hell that was.
Yeah, he all right. I'm gonna paint a better picture for you. You remember the famous Thanksgiving game against the Cowboys where Leon Lett touched the ball and put us in field goal range?
Yeah, I've seen that.
He was the quarterback. He was like old at the time.
So he was a journeyman.
Yeah, pretty much. He was like the original Fitzpatrick. He played on a bunch of teams.
I bet you don't know who Dan Strock is.
Of course, I know Dan Strock. Dan Strock is he was in the I think he was Dan Marino. He was the quarterback that Dan Marino replaced.
All right. Somebody in the chat, name a player that you don't think that Shake Money know. I just want to see if he know everybody.
AJ Dewey, of course, he played for the Killer Bees. He came out. No, AJ Dewey was in the 70s. He came out of Alabama.
I got to get my Dolphins knowledge up, dog. This is bad. I don't know any of these people.
Oh yeah, man. I'm a Dolphin buff, man. When it comes to Dolphins players and stuff like that, that's why I do this.
I mean, I know the people of my generation, and then out of respect, I read Larry Zonko's book. Well, I've read half of it, and I learned about those older teams because I feel like I should. You know, it's like you should know a little bit about the history.
I'll tell you what. If you don't watch any other podcasts, do yourself a favor. Because I had, what's funny? A couple of weeks ago, I had OJ McDuffie on the show.
I know OJ McDuffie.
Huh? Yeah, I had him on the show. He does a show with Seth Levitt called In the Fish Tank podcast. And he has a lot of old Dolphin fans. You will learn a lot from watching that. As far as old and new school.
Yeah.
So they talk about a lot of players. They talk about Kim Bocamper. Kim Bocamper was on there. Ricky Williams was on there. Ronnie Brown was on there. Jason Taylor.
You asked me earlier.
Brian Cox.
Ronnie Brown. Oh my God, I loved Ronnie Brown. That was another one of my players that I really loved. But you had asked me earlier, like I think you said if there's somebody in the Dolphins I could speak with. But now you gave me 3 people, I think. But yeah, Ricky Williams is who I would like to speak with. If I could speak with somebody, I always say I don't really care about speaking with nobody with the Dolphins organization, but Ricky Williams is somebody I would love to speak with. If anybody in the world I could speak with.
Yeah, Ricky Williams. Yeah, he was he was on the Dolphins Talk network. He got me
into football. And ironically, you know how they stopped doing the weed drug testing and stuff, and I'm like, Ricky Williams really died for this. because Ricky Williams
What's up,
was like
Casa Nostra?
being criticized for smoking weed, and now Travis Kelce, you can see Travis Kelce smoking weed with Taylor Swift on the media, and nobody cares. But when Ricky Williams was doing it, I remember I was a little kid,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like the huge, humongous deal. And you know what made me so mad about it is
Yeah.
just that whole situation. Like we never got the full Ricky because he smoked weed, and now players can just smoke weed all they want. And to be honest, I don't smoke weed even to this day, primarily because Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
Because I was like, bro, this shit has to be terrible. It just ruined my favorite player. And to this day, I don't smoke weed.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't do that either. So I just take me a shot of tequila. Call it a day. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. I like tequila.
But like I said, man, one of the things I remember when you were on, man, I remember playing Mafia 3 and Grand Theft Auto 5, and I would just play the story mission and just rock out to your videos.
Yeah. I can't believe that some of it's so old. Like I can't believe it was like 6 years ago, you know? It's so crazy. Like sometimes I would get random comments and they'll be like, you haven't uploaded a long time, and I'll look and it would be a 6-year-old video, and I'd be like, I really did this shit. Like it felt like a whole nother lifetime when I was doing that. But I was so into it, I was just doing it every single day. Like it was crazy.
And I like when you used to go live too. You get that you were doing Q&A just like kind of like you're doing now.
Yeah, I would do Q&A. Those was good days. I'm gonna come back, but I just don't know when. Cause I don't want to do it if I can't do it all the way, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I'll never forget where I was playing. You ever play Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah, I never beat it, but I played it.
I remember it was a place in the game where Arthur Morgan got caught by the O'Driscoll gangs, and he was in a shed. He had no weapons and stuff like that. And I remember listening to one of your live streams after a game, playing that game. So every once in a while, when I play that part again, I can remember the stream that I was listening to when you were. It was after a Dolphins, I believe it was after a loss, whatever, and you were like, whatever. Or one of my favorite streams was, hey man, we're 3-0. This was the Miami Miracle, man. We're 3-0. Let's enjoy it while we can. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe we're 3-0, and then that's when the you're like, God damn it, I had to say something, didn't I?
I remember now because I do try to enjoy, like, because I had during my time doing YouTube, I got a reputation for being the negative fan, and I was like, I don't know why, because I was just negative when we were losing, but I did try to enjoy the good times because I realized, like, if you're not enjoying the good times, it's not always going to be good, especially with the Dolphins. So I try to enjoy, like, even this last season, even though I didn't make videos, I really enjoyed the beginning of the season when we were winning all through November and October. I really enjoy those moments. I don't sit up there and say, oh, look, oh, we still might choke in the playoffs. I try to enjoy those moments because it's not gonna, well, oftentimes it doesn't really last.
Yeah.
And so when we were 3-0, I was super happy.
That's what's up. Yeah, that was, like I said, that was the Jarvis. That was the Jakeem Grant when we had Jakeem Grant. Damn, what was that? The number 19. I can't think of his name right now. We got him from Kansas City. We had him.
Oh, what, a receiver?
Yeah, it was a wide receiver we got from Kansas City, number 19.
Albert
He used
Wilson?
to wear number 12, but he wore number 12 in Kansas City, but he couldn't wear 12 here.
Albert Wilson?
Albert Wilson. Yeah, Albert Wilson, Devontae Parker.
I had beef with Albert Wilson because he took Jarvis' spot. So I really had beef with him since he got here. And
Danny Amendola.
Danny Amendola was straight. He was pretty good.
We had Laramie Tunsil, Daniel Kilgore.
Kilgore. Jesse Davis, probably.
Of course, we had Cameron Wake too.
You know what I hate about Cameron Wake's situation? I feel like I wish he would have never played for another team. And I hate the way I hate the way his career
he played with
ended.
the Titans.
Yeah, and his career ended unceremonious. Like he should be a Hall of Famer, but he's not gonna be. I don't think, but he
Yeah,
should be.
because he came from the CFL, whatever. He had a bad start, pretty much.
I hate the way his career ended, and I hate the way Xavier Howard's career is ending. Like,
I know
don't
another
even if
guy
he's gonna
that you
get another
like
team.
too, that you used to always pound the table for. Rashad Jones. You're another Rashad Jones. You like Rashad
Yeah,
Jones
I'm a big
too.
Rashad Jones fan. I got a special place in my heart. Again, it's the same thing. When we have really bad teams and we have one shining spot, that player just forever remains in my heart. You know, like these days we have a really good team, so it's easy for me to like a lot of players. But I really like the shining stars on bad teams.
What about all right? Who? Before we go, this would be an interesting exercise. Okay. Who do you like better, Cameron Wake or Jason Phillips?
Cameron Wake by a lot.
By a lot. All right, Jarvis Landry or Tyreek Hill?
Oh, that's tough. No, that's really tough. I don't know if I can answer. Probably, probably Jarvis.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't know.
Rashad Jones or damn it, who's the guy with the bald cat now? What's up, Mudbone? Rashad Jones or damn it, who's the guy? Oh, Javon Holland.
Rashad Jones.
And I'm not going to ask you Ricky Williams or Raheem Mostert because I already know the
Ricky
answer
Williams,
to that.
yeah, Ricky Williams about a lot. But Ronnie Brown, I did like Ronnie Brown a lot. So Ricky Williams and Ronnie Brown would be closer to me, but still Ricky Williams.
All right, let me ask you this game. I usually do a duos game, right? Why not? I might as well throw you in there. I have 5 duos, right? Okay.
Right.
The Marx Brothers, Sam Madison, Patrick Surtain, right? Ricky and Ronnie, Dwight Stevenson, and Richmond Webb. It was Ricky, Ronnie, Sam Madison. Oh yeah, and Jason Taylor, Zach Thomas. Right? Out of all those 5 duos, if you could put them on this year's team to start, who would it be? Out of those 5 duos.
Probably. Oh, Sam. Probably the cornerback. Or nah. Who was with Jason Taylor?
Zach Thomas.
Yeah, Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas. They would fit this team a lot. Because I feel like on offense, our offense is already unstoppable. So I'm like, all right, let me just look at the defense side of the ball. And when I look at defense, I'm like, we got our pass rushers injured, so I definitely need Jason Taylor. And then our linebackers aren't the best, so Zach Thomas, that'll work.
Yeah, one thing about Zach Thomas is he had a high football IQ, so he was able to sniff out the plays a lot.
Yeah, and I hate how his career ended. Is he ended up being a Cowboy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I be.
What about who had the worst career? All right, let me ask you this then. What was worse, seeing Zach Thomas as a Cowboy or seeing Jason Taylor as a Jet?
Jason Taylor as a Jet because it was in the division.
Yeah,
so that was
I agree with you.
That was pretty tough.
Well, the thing about it was, what I find interesting is that when he came back to play us, nobody really booed Jason Taylor because they understood why he went to the Jets because he was the only one I could truly say that when he left, they didn't really do a smear campaign like you were saying.
Jason Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody was mad at Zach Thomas, were they?
No, nobody was really mad at Zach Thomas too.
People were kind of angry with Christian Wilkins.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how do you feel about because Jason Taylor, no one has wore 29. No one has worn, I'm not 29. No one has worn 54 and 99. How do you feel about when another running back or another player wears the number 34?
I understand it just because of the weed stuff with Ricky Williams. So I kind of understand it because he's a legend to me, but I understand he's not a legend to every Dolphin fan, or he's not a Dolphin legend to everybody. He's the legend to me.
You think he should be in the Ring of Honor?
Nah.
No.
Well, it depends. I would have to see who else is in it, because if some other people are in it that don't deserve to be in it, then he should be in it. But I don't think so, just because of the drug situation. But yeah, I do hate when people use like other people. I don't even like who's number 25. I think Jalen Wright got number 25.
Yeah.
I hate that. I'm like, what the? And I think Agba got number 91. Wait. Did somebody get Cameron?
Agba used to have 91, not anymore.
Anyway, somebody just took Cameron's weight number like he just didn't mean shit. Now I hated that, and I hate that Jalen Wright's number 25, and who took number 14? Trent Sherfield, I believe, he took 14 after Jarvis Landry left. I don't know. Maybe somebody else did before him.
Fitzpatrick took it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I hate that too. So, but I understand, like, that's like those are my favorite players. Though I do understand these people are probably not Dolphin legends in the grand scheme of things, so it doesn't matter. But I hate it.
So, anyway, any final thoughts, man? And once again, man, listen, man, I'm humbled that you came on here and showed the show some support, man.
No, appreciate you for having me. I'm sorry I was late, but appreciate y'all for having me. It was good to speak to everybody and good to join this. And I'm glad I could come on here.
That's what's up, man. No final thoughts then?
Final thoughts. If y'all don't hear from me again, because I don't make videos, but if y'all don't hear from me again, just know that the Dolphins suck. But if the Dolphins were good, y'all will hear from me again. So, but if y'all don't hear from me again, it's because the Dolphins are terrible and I have to do other stuff in my life.
I feel you. All right, man. So, hey, man, if you don't mind kicking backstage for just a minute, just pick your brain and you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know how to.
All right, brother. Fins up, everybody. Peace. That was K-Flexin, man. Hey, you know, like I said, next week is the final week of In the Blender, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on. Fins up, no matter what. And shout out to TD for sending people on my way, man. Thank you, man. And fins up.
I know you heard me on the radio flexing. She loved the sound of my voice, it's the best thing. Daydreaming of the jazz all day. Pick up the phone late night with Larry K. I know you heard me on the radio flexing. She loved the sound of my voice, it's the best thing. Daydreaming of the jazz all day. Pick up the phone late night with Larry K.